It's the Spotters Town Live. Starring BSR Pockets, BSR Hot Rod, BSR Momo, BSR Joba, BSR Scar, BSR SR5, featuring Bubba J, Vince Conway, Trish Yeager, Bandit, Gear, Eddie D, Palmion, Eli, musical guest, BSR Mayhem, and your host, BSR Texan. Ladies and gentlemen, BSR Texan.
All right, welcome back everyone to the Spotter Stand Championship Edition. We've got our 2019 champions in the booth with us tonight. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. All of our champions here tonight. BSR Hot Rod, Dirt Champion. How you doing, Hot Rod?
I'm doing.
We got BSR Momo just joining us in the booth. Made it right on time, right as we're getting started. Momo just makes it in here. Momo, our Xfinity champion this season. You doing good? I'm assuming you're not slow-mo, seeing as how you were on your way home.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody else must have been driving.
I'm down at the bar.
Oh, it's walking distance.
Something like that.
BSR Mayhem, our third champion, two-time champion this season. 3 if you count the 5150 series. How you doing, Mayhem?
This is the greatest show on earth.
Everything is wonderful. How are y'all out there in TV land?
Also, a couple of special guests with us tonight. We got Palmian, the rookie, joining us tonight. How you doing, Palmian?
I'm not here. It's your chat says.
I see that. You're not here. So somebody's speaking for you though. So
Yeah, what's up, man? It's been good, man.
also, BSR Rugrat in the booth with us tonight. How are you, Rugrat?
Good.
Rugrat a little bit tired. She's had a rough work schedule, tough day today. From what I hear, she got a tough day coming up tomorrow. Hopefully, she'll be able to make it and race with us tomorrow. Seeing as how our winter series, the BSR AK Racer Memorial Series, will be starting tomorrow night. We're going to get back to racing this week in our winter off-season schedule, running the Memorial Series for our fellow racer, BSR AK Racer. We'll get to the schedule of that a little bit later in the spotter stand here. First, we want to celebrate these champions. We got some new champions, fresh faces on the championship board in the 2019 season, and we wanted to do a show, give you guys some updates. We got pictures from these guys this week from all their trophies. We got some renders in from BSR Scar. So let's get right into it. We're going to start out with the
Love you, Scar.
That's right. Love you, Scar, and everything you do for us here, giving us all these great renders, all the great paint jobs, everything you do for us all season long. So let's check out the first one here. Great render of that number 65 Chrome Horn Cattle Company dirt car. BSR Hot Rod, our Wednesday night Dirt Track Championship Series champion. Awesome season, Hot Rod, and absolutely great job all season long. There's no doubt you're one of the best dirt racers out there, and you did a great job. And it was some fun racing. 2019 was a great season. I think there was a lot of great racing all season long, and I love this dirt series. We all have a lot of fun racing this dirt, and you brought your home a championship this year, man. Great job.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to 2020.
all the new guys we got running with. Uh, it's getting more and more competitive every year. This year, I expect everybody to step up more than they did even this year. You pockets, it's going to be tough. It's going to be real competitive. It's going to be great coming this year.
What do you got, Larry?
That's what.
Yeah, let's take a look at. We got a pic here of Larry's championship trophy for this dirt series. There it is, right there. It is a walnut trophy. Great looking trophy, actually. It's got. I don't know if you guys can read the subscription or the inscription right there on it. It's got a checkered flag inscribed on it, and it says Bomb Squad Racing Dirt Track Series.
Say that one more time. What was
Bombs-
the first one?
Bomb Squad Racing Dirt Track Series 2019 champion, BSR Hot Rod. Checkered flags on it there at the top. Racing wheel with the checkered flag on the top of that. It matches that table you got it on there pretty good
It
too.
do,
Larry.
don't it?
Yeah, it almost looks like it's a part of it.
Yeah.
I told you I'd do it justice in the picture.
Damn, thank goodness you wasn't in it. You did do it justice.
Yeah, you should
Oh, let me stop.
be sitting in that chair right behind it. But
That's what I was thinking.
then again, none of you guys sent me a picture with yourself in the picture holding the trophy.
I didn't want to ruin the look of the trophy.
Exactly.
I smiled
Fucking
on it.
trophies were fucking awesome.
There they are. That's a badass trophy. Absolutely.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed those. You know, it's a full season of racing, man. It's a long season, and you know, you should have something that represents it with the effort that you put into that season and that championship. So, yeah, I'm glad you guys like those. I'm glad they were able to get them to you in a decent amount of time too. So, congrats on that championship, Larry, and awesome job. And man, hopefully you can get another one this coming up season. And if not in the Dirt Series, maybe in one of these regular Truck Cup or Xfinity. You pulled off some victories this last season. In these other series on the pavement, which I know you didn't do a whole lot of pavement racing before you came over here to race with us here at Bomb Squad, and you've slowly but surely progressed and gotten better and better each season. And this last season, you won a race in every series, and a couple of the races you won were in the chase in some of these series. So you definitely have stepped up your game, and you could tell by the end of this season where your racing was competitively, and I expect that to carry right into the next season. You know, you're basically gonna be right there this coming up season in contention for a championship probably by the end of the season.
Not that they're wrong.
I came over. You'll see. Coming AK series. We'll see.
I'm messing with you.
I'm planning on picking up where I left off. Right,
Damn right.
starting in the AK, baby.
Hell yeah.
Well, this next up, we're going to talk to BSR Momo here. BSR Momo, Friday night Xfinity Series champion. Another great render from BSR Scar, that Bomb Squad Racing number 54 Xfinity car, burning it down at Homestead. Did I get the wrong render here? I thought I had one that said champion. Is that not the champion render? Or is that-
Came up on my screen? Yeah.
Is it?
That says
Yeah,
Homestead so far.
Yeah, that's the Homestead render, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I could have swore there was
Yeah,
a.
that is. Yeah, that's the win.
I
from
could've-
Friday night.
I could have swore that there was another
There
render
is.
on there. There is.
There is,
Yeah, I mean,
yes, sir.
he posted, whoever posted them in the squad, the squad room. There
Yeah,
was
Scar.
mine and his. Yeah, Scar posted.
Let me see right quick if I can just grab that for you guys and put it
It's
up
a
here.
badass looking render. So is this one. This
I
is
can't
great.
believe I grabbed the wrong render here. Yeah, that's a great looking render. I think that's the one we already showed, I guess, from Friday night. There it is.
Yes.
There it is, right there. All right, so now I just got to get it loaded in here right quick. Excuse the uh, excuse the little pause here, little technical difficulties, little bit of delay. Here we go.
Well, if I may say, going back to your trophy statement, we had some sponsorship here and there, and lots of prizes. I telling you, like I always told Pockets when it came to different things, I race for the glory because I want to win, and not like I have to, and everyone else needs to get the hell out of my way. But that thrill of racing guys like you and everybody here, and just being able to win. And then to have that trophy to look at, that's more important than money, than a prize, than a this, than a that. Like, that's the best thing ever. And those trophies are badass.
I absolutely agree with that 100%. I race, to have fun. Obviously, that's what we're all here for, and we all have a lot of fun every night that we race. And this style of racing that we do here at BSR, the full series. There's not many leagues out there that run a full series, keep points all season long. Most of them will divide their series up into 10 race segments or however they do it. But, running that full series, keeping the points all season long, and coming down to a 10 race chase, winning the championship, that. I love it too. The competitiveness, the competition, the win. You're getting that victory,
The
and
thrill.
that's right, bringing home that championship and being able to look up and see that trophy. And that's always a reminder of all the good times that you had that whole season, and it just makes you want that next one that much more.
It makes all the nights of missing doing stuff worth it. Like
Absolutely.
real life.
Right, like you said, it is having fun doing all that. That's what it is. You're right. It's about having fun. But
all
when
about
we
it.
all are good racers, it's a lot of fun to be able to race each other and try to beat the other guy. Like that's fun. That's really fun.
Yeah, we always want to be man, so
Good luck, my friend.
yeah, sometimes it just doesn't work that way.
It worked out that way for you on Friday night. Let's take a look at that trophy that we've got
Yes,
here
sir.
from BSR Momo.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
So
Thank you,
he's got
sir.
yes sir. He's got his it looks like that you got a pretty good sized monitor there. Is that your computer? Yeah, that's your computer monitor. Got his championship render up on his monitor right there with the trophy sitting right in front of it. Little bit dark there, but you can see, you can make out the checkered flag pattern on that cup right there. And yeah, I think that's a sweet looking trophy. I didn't get to hold any of these in my hand, so what's the weight like on that cup trophy? I'm sure that walnut trophy that Larry got, I'm sure that's got some nice weightiness to it. But what's that weight like on this cup trophy? That's a steel trophy, right?
It's probably about 15 pounds. Maybe,
So
or no, I'll take that back. Probably about
10
10.
pounds. Yep, I
Maybe
was going to say
10.
10 pounds.
Because it's solid, but the top part is
it's open.
it's open, and the bottom part's got the weight. Maybe 10, 12 at the most.
So that's a good solid
Oh,
solid
yes.
trophy. Good solid.
And it's
It's
nice and
nice.
big, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah, you took the picture I sent you, didn't you?
Yeah, this is the one that you
Yeah,
sent
see,
me.
you didn't get the one on Facebook that is actually bigger.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. It's not on the main page, I don't think. Not that
I
I've seen.
apologize. I thought I sent you the picture the day you sent it, or the day I got it, and I posted everything. I thought I sent you a picture of it.
No,
Apparently, I didn't.
no, not until I messaged you, and then you sent me that picture that day. That's the only one that I got.
That-
On Facebook, I have access to the main page, the BSR page, but the squad room, any of that stuff, I can't get in there and see what's there.
Yeah, okay, yeah. See, go ahead and get your ass on Facebook there, Cliff.
He just gave away my
Yeah.
secret identity.
Speaking of that, where the hell is Shane at?
He said he
Yeah.
wouldn't be on till late. He texted Larry earlier.
He's a bitch.
Said he wouldn't be on till late. I don't know if he'll make it before we end the spotter stand tonight or not. Yep, no pockets tonight.
binge
I
watching
kind of
This Is
figured
Us.
he'd be straggling on about now, but I still haven't got anything from it.
Well, congratulations on that championship, Momo. I know you worked hard for that, man, because you and I were battling that sucker out for several races in that chase, and man, that was a lot of fun. It was a fun chase, fun season, great racing.
Yeah, yes, sir, it was. I appreciate it. I mean, yes, you did not make it easy for any of them races. And when I got it, honestly, I wanted to fill it full of fucking Fireball, right? And just, yay, with
Drink
a picture of it. But I didn't want to, like, ruin it and put Fireball in it and make it all sticky. So I was like, yeah,
Ah, you can wash it out. You can wash it out.
I still could do that, huh?
That's right. Yeah, it came down to the very last race in this series, down
And
to
it came down
Homestead.
to what?
The last lap.
5-5 or 5-3 or something like that.
That's right. Last lap of the last race, I was still trying to pass you to get that win, and almost did it. I got a nose under you there coming off of turn 4, but wasn't able to get by. So
After
yeah,
you beat me last year on Friday night, I'm not mad at you. I'm happy. I got what I wanted to do, and it was fun.
well, now you get to try to repeat it in the 2019 season. We got a off season coming up. The AK series schedule is already up. Hot Rod has already posted the entire schedule for the 2019 racing season all the way through the chase. So our schedule is set. We're ready to go, and yeah, hopefully you can repeat this Friday night win, or maybe pull off a cup championship this season.
That would be the
Yeah,
2020 schedule, not the
we
2019 schedule. We just finished the 2019 schedule.
Excuse me,
yeah
2020.
2020.
2020.
What sucks is I was in contentions to win all three,
Yes, yes, you were, Momo, and
and
I want to
to
congratulate
get
you.
one is good enough. I'm not
Yes,
being
and
greedy.
congratulate you on your Friday victory because
Thank you,
that
sir.
you definitely fought your tail off to get that one.
I had to. I had some hell of competition.
Yeah, I was in contention to win 2, but didn't get
Yes,
either.
sir.
Didn't get it. Wasn't in the cards for me
Yeah,
this
well,
season.
you won all three last year. That's what happened. See?
Howdy there, Shane Jones. I see you chiming in out there in the chat. Welcome. Thanks for tuning in. So let's go and move on. We'll talk about our
Is that Derek's brother?
let's move on and talk about our third champion this season. Also joining us tonight in the booth, it is BSR Mayhem in that number 4 5150 machine, pulling off 2 championships in the main season this past year. Truck Series champion and the Thursday Night Cup Series champion. And another great render from BSR Scar showing the truck and the cup car both in the same render here. Great looking paint jobs. That looks just like the 5150 guitar. And yeah, great looking paint jobs, great looking renders, and awesome racing all season long. You did a great job in that truck series, missing a race in the chase, taking provisional points for one race, and still able to pull off the championship. You pulled it down to, I think, what was it, just a 2-point lead after missing that one race, and we're still able to hold it off for the last couple of races and take that championship. Great job, man.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah, it was funny. I think I was about 11 ahead, and then I missed the race. And when I won Homestead, I wound up back 11 ahead. So it all worked out in that sense.
Yeah, well, because you had your buddy Larry. Never mind.
Yeah, I think it was
Love you,
12.
Larry.
You were 12 points ahead before you missed that race. You missed that one race, and it puts you back to only 2 points ahead of Momo in that truck series. And yeah, like you said, by the end of Homestead, you were back to 11 points ahead. So, a good, solid victory in that truck series. If you had made the other race, it would have been even better. But you definitely sealed the deal, pulled it off. Great job in the truck series. In the cup, Now that was a whole different ball game there. There was what 3 or 4 of us in contention in that Cup Series that could have possibly won, and literally during that last race at Homestead, it was swapping back and forth. In the beginning, it was looking like I was gonna get it. I was fast. I was leading. I was in the lead in the points, and I had difficulties.
Wouldn't you know it?
Had difficulties. Lost fourth gear, and boom. That's all she wrote for me. I did the best I could, and then it looks like it's going to be Momo because Momo is doing great, leading the race, and you were a couple spots behind him, and last pit stop, you made some changes, put on some tape, and all of a sudden the car comes in and it's running great, and you pulled off the victory at Homestead and sealed the championship in the Cup Series too. So, nail biting, exciting racing in several different series that comes down to the final race with several people in contention. And especially that Cup Series, that's the big one. There's more races in that Cup Series than any other series, and it's a really tough one to win a championship in. And to come down to a race like that where you got multiple people all in contention, any one of them could win it, and it's swapping back and forth. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Mayhem comes out on top. So, awesome job. Congratulations on the dual victories, dual championships here this season.
Thank you very much, man. Yeah, that Thursday night, I stepped in a little bit of it. I fell into it a little bit, and just a little bit of luck. And then that second to last stop where Momo said on my right front's going, and it was a little bit, he just was falling back. So I kind of timed my pit stop and knew I was going to try, hopefully speed up the car a little bit. And sure enough, he wore out his tires, and I got lucky. But I stayed good. I just stayed consistent. And yeah, man, by 1 point, I could not believe what was happening as I crossed that finish line. It was, that was crazy. It was great.
Hell of a job. Hell of a job.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Congrats on both your wins, mate. And they were well fought.
Thank you. Yeah, Thursday, I said in the beginning of the season, like I said last week, I wanted this championship. I still have my trophy. In the other picture I might have sent you, Texan, it's my second place trophy from last year, and I'm proud of that. It was my first time running a full season, and I was able to get second to you, and I knew I wanted this, so I improved on what I needed to improve on, and it all worked out. So, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like anytime you can run second to Texan, you've done a hell of a job.
Amen to that.
Because he is one of the elite in sim racing.
You guys got me.
Don't get all butterfly.
Yeah, you're making my head swell up here a little bit. My
Bye,
headset's getting
We'll be able to
tired.
fit through the door here in a bit.
Well,
Don't worry, we'll throw him outside later on there.
Yeah,
right up under the bus.
Hopefully next year we can shut you out
No,
again,
it was-
and we won't have to compliment you so much.
Well,
it was a hell of a job, and I'll be honest with you, I really didn't. I screwed the pooch on Thursday night. I really did. I was sitting there racing pockets and wasn't paying you never know mine, and all of a sudden here you come, and there you go, and I'm like, hold on, what's he doing? Then he won the championship.
by 1 point.
Determination.
You finished 1 point behind him, right, Momo? Second place.
No, you did, and I finished 2, I believe.
Yeah. 1 point to second, 2 points to third. You can't get any closer than that on a championship. I mean, you talk about close. Anybody could have had that one, but yeah, great job again there, Mayhem. We've got several pictures from Mayhem here. We're going to start out with the trifecta, 3 different trophies here. We had the mini series that went on that Mayhem actually sponsored, the 5150 Challenge, and that was several different races. A couple of them we visited twice, and it was basically best average finish out of the races that were scored. The races we visited twice, you had an opportunity to improve on your finish from the first time we were there, and Mayhem took the victory in that 5150 challenge. You can see that trophy right there in the middle. It's the replica 5150 guitar. That is cool looking, man. That is I wanted to get that so bad, man. I really wanted to get that, but I had really bad luck at Atlanta.
Atlanta.
That really took my average back a little bit, but you know, congratulations, great job on that 5150 in all three of these series. You can see to the right there, that is the Truck Series trophy, very similar to the one that Hot Rod got for the Dirt Series, except instead of the checkered flags, we got the flaming tire in the middle, and the flag man on the top of it. But basically reads the same. Bomb Squad Racing, NASCAR Truck Series 2019 champion BSR Mayhem.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? And there's his cup trophy to the left. Basically the same trophy that was sent out to Momo for the NXS Series Championship. Both of those are cups. The checkered flag pattern right there in the cup. Same thing at the bottom. Bomb Squad Racing NASCAR Cup Series 2019 champion BSR Mayhem. So, awesome job, man. Those trophies, they look great. Congratulations on, again, your trifecta here. Great job in 2019.
Thank you. I am proud. I feel, I don't know the word because of obvious reasons, but I'm just, to be able to race with you guys and have the blast that we have, the brotherhood we have, and still be competitive and kind of, competitive on the track and just be able to race each other hard and then come out and say, holy crap, I beat these guys who I know are better than me in so many ways, it's such a fucking great feeling. It really, really is. And that 5150 trophy, we'll be doing that next year, except we're going to try to go through, hopefully, all of his collection. So I think next year is going to be the Bumblebee, and it'll be black and yellow and white, and it'll be pretty cool. We'll have a similar trophy with some new tracks thrown in there.
Let me pick them.
Almost 5150.
What's the trophy behind that?
That's my second place truck trophy from last year. That's my motivation.
That's the motivation.
I love that trophy. I said I was proud as hell of that trophy. Behind,
Ask Texan. I got those in the drawer.
They're in the drawer somewhere, right?
They're in the drawer. Actually, Texan, they graduated to the attic.
I got a bunch of them laying on the floor here, Momo.
They graduated to the attic.
I'll stay right next to those. I am just as proud of that because, like I said, we did have a larger group of guys, and a lot of competitiveness, and to be able to beat all of them to get behind Texas in second place for my first full season, I'll take it. So I rock that trophy just as hard.
Oh, I'm just talking shit.
Oh yeah.
Hey, and you deserve both of those championships. I don't know about beating anybody who's better than you in any kind of ways because, you were right there competing all season long and bringing home some victories. You won several races in both of these series, so competition level. That's right. You're right there with the best of them. So, you and Momo both. And like I said earlier, Hot Rod has stepped up his game a ton since the first season he started racing the asphalt with us, and I expect him to be right there.
I'm making us put him in the wall.
And not only that, but we've got Rugrat with us. We haven't talked much about Rugrat here this evening, but Rugrat's second place in that dirt series, and that's no small feat right there. Second place in that dirt track series. That was a great job. She's going to be racing the asphalt with us this coming up season. So, Hot Rod, you'll be able to let her know that, she may have a similar season to what you did in the first season, but after she gets on the track, gets some experience, same thing. It's just going to build, and she's going to get better and better. I expect she'll probably be competitive at a lot of these tracks after getting used to them.
Yeah. Way to go,
Rugrat.
Second.
Texan, I still
Next
say
year.
that dirt trophy should have said BSR first time, first and second place, father and daughter.
That's awesome.
You know, it should have. Yeah, and really, I think thinking back on it, a second place for a first time full season. That was a great job. Hell, that deserved a trophy all on its own. Maybe we can do something about that.
Yeah, that's that's a trophy to be proud of. No, absolutely.
I'm looking forward to seeing you on the track on some of these other tracks, getting in the asphalt a little bit more. You've been doing great in the team series at Daytona and Talladega. When your other teammates had some trouble, you end up pulling off a second place finish. You know, getting a great finish for your team, and you almost won that race. Uh, I'd expect to see you in victory lane here at Daytona and Talladega sometime pretty soon. And these other tracks, like I said, you get to racing those and you get some laps underneath you. You'd be surprised how competitive and how much fun it's going to be.
Yeah. I'm excited to see what we do here. I think maybe if I do asphalt, definitely the trucks, because I like the trucks on the asphalt better than the cars.
Well, if you do the trucks, you got to do Wednesday and Friday.
No. She's talking about the whole season and the crash.
Gotcha.
I got a couple of more picks here from Mayhem. That's the 5150 trophy, standing alone there, all by itself. Again, that great looking trophy. That's an awesome, unique thing to have sitting there and to be able to look at. That's pretty cool.
I'll bet you're in trouble next season with that, man, because you definitely got Texan motivated on that.
Oh, I
I've seen him
welcome the
rolling
competition.
for that already.
Listen, after seeing like I wound up buying a replica of the real guitar. That's what I've been mainly playing. It's just, yeah, I always love that guitar.
He's not going to miss.
That's
No.
that's Kramer. Isn't that what Eddie Van Halen played?
That was not a Kramer, the original. That was actually a Strat. It could have been a Charvel. I mean, he had a bunch of them. There were many different ones. His Kramer was like a single pickup. I have a replica of that. It has a 5150 at the bottom and that red sticker that you see on the down there on the trophy plaque. And it didn't have the stripes quite like that, and it wasn't an open Strat. But yeah, he had tons of guitars. He has this cool looking Gibson Explorer. If you know what that looks like, it's sort of like a couple of triangles put together, and then yeah, that striped out. Just I hope to get through all of them and give away these trophies, and like I said, have something to look at and like.
I think that's pretty cool how you've got the number, your car number, right there on the base of that trophy. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would be honest. That picture, the trophy looks a little dirty. At a certain point, I would have probably put a lot more into the way I crafted it had it been going to somebody else. But once I won it, I put it on what I wanted to. I just made some 4 stickers. And,
It look better if it said 54 on it.
that's right. See,
Not
put a little
just
5
four.
next to that phone.
Just put a little 54 on the left side.
Yeah, come get it next year, boys.
Oh, I will.
Oh yeah, we'll be putting the competition out there for you for that.
Yeah, I'll be rolling on that too. Mayhem, guaranteed.
So here we got a picture standalone of the truck trophy. That's again good looking. That's a good looking trophy. That flaming wheel in there is pretty cool. Flagman. Got one more for you here, standalone of the Cup trophy. So it's been a great season. Great season of racing. There's some great trophies handed out and some great champions for the 2019 season. And yeah, I can't thank you guys enough for all the help you've given me every week with the spotter stand and getting this show going, keeping it going, and just keeping our racing great and having so much fun. So I appreciate all you guys tuning in out there live, keeping that chat box going, and everybody who's joined us for any of these spotter stands, especially you guys that are here regularly. Appreciate you guys' help. It's been a lot of fun.
Well, we thank you for all you do, man. It's wouldn't be possible without you. Thanks to Larry and Momo. I know do the points, and both Larry and
Larry does the point.
Larry does the point. I know you collect some exports
Momo
in there.
I'm not there. Momo takes care of it.
That's right. Well, yeah, absolutely.
Larry does the scheduling and the points for the most part.
Yeah, I just thanks the Texan for all he's done, and Scar for the renders, and Joba for the behind the scenes of what goes on, and Pockets for everything he does, and all the new guys for racing and staying with us and having a good time, and
yeah, we love the new guys.
Absolutely, everybody that's out there.
Gear Jammer's out there, and
yes, Gear Jammer is out there in the chat. Good to see you out there, Gear. Big Vito's out there in the chat.
Randy's out there.
Randy is out there. And we got
Donald. I don't know who that is. Donald. That's Vito, right?
Yeah, that's Vito.
Sir. Shane and Chris.
Yep. We got the rookie right here in the booth with us.
Absolutely, I'm here.
So let's
this rookie especially causing chaos on the track.
I expect good things from you this year, Palmion.
Getting better every race, Momo.
Yes,
you'll be looking at my tailgate.
I hope too.
Yeah, you got this AK Memorial Series to get you a little warm up going for the 2020 racing series, because we'll be racing some dirt and some cup and truck races during the off season. So most of these tracks, all of these tracks that we're going to be racing on, will be coming up in the 2020 season. So to give you a little bit of extra practice before we start the full racing season of 2020. And speaking of the AK Memorial Series, let's go over.
I knew it was gonna roll right into that, like Jake,
like butter.
Like butter.
Like
roll
butter.
That beautiful bean footage.
Let's go take a look at what we've got coming up. Racing's going to be starting tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, we're going to start the AK Memorial Series. Wednesday night, as of now, it's going to be dirt on Wednesday night. It's going to be cup on Thursday night, and it will be truck on Friday night. There's a possibility maybe of swapping that Wednesday, Friday around, maybe put the truck on Wednesday, the dirt on Friday. We'll have to all get together, maybe talk about that. Wanted to see if we could get Axel to possibly make as many of these truck and cup races as he can, because his Friday night schedule is going to get a little tough come January. But as of now, the dirt is scheduled for Wednesday, and this is our dirt schedule. Tomorrow night, we're going to be running the Springfield Mile, the biggest, longest track that we run in the dirt. We've had a lot of fun. We've raced it several times this last season, and great track to be starting out this Memorial Series on. Only 6 races in this off-season series for the dirt. Starting out at the Springfield Mile, we'll be moving on to Weed Sport, Canandaigua, Orange County, Fonda, and finishing up at Texas at the Devil's Bowl. That Devil's Bowl race will be the same week as the Texas Motor Speedway races in the other 2 series. So basically we'll have a Texas week that week. And there's your dirt track schedule for the AK Memorial Series. So we're going to have 3 nights of racing here in the off season, and it's a lot of fun. This is going to be the first time we've had the dirt in the AK Memorial. I think that's a great addition, and I'm looking forward to it. Getting started tomorrow night. So you guys that are all out there tuning in, that are watching, just remember we're going to have a race tomorrow night. Normal time, normal schedule. We'll be in the dirt cars at the Springfield Mile. And thanks again to Hot Rod for getting all these schedules posted up for us all the way through the end of 2020. So appreciate that, Hot Rod. Thank you very much, man.
Yeah, no problem. Here's the lowdown with the AK Series guys. We're going to have 4 champions through the AK Series. We'll have a dirt champion, we'll have a cup champion, and we will have a truck champion. And we will also have a combined champion winner of all 3 points from all 3 series.
Yeah, so we're going to be that fourth one will be a combination of all 3 series, every single race. So a total of 20, or no, there's 8, 16. So that's going to be a total of 22 races.
Yes, 22.
Yeah, total of 22. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So I mean, that's gonna shake things up. I would bet you.
So this Thursday is Talladega.
Yeah, let's go take a look at
That is
the.
Wow.
Thursday and Friday will be
Who
Talladega.
picked Talladega? I'm guessing it was Shane.
Let's take a look
Daytona
here.
ends it, so
We'll go to the Cup
Yeah.
because the Cup and the Truck are the same exact schedule. So we'll take a
Are
look
they?
at the Cup here. Yes, we're going to be
Yes.
running the same tracks in both series. We're going to start out at Talladega Thursday night. We'll be running Talladega Thursday and Friday in the Cup and the Trucks. Then we're going to be moving on to Chicagoland, which actually may be swapped because
No, will be.
Will be
that
swapped.
Will positively be swapped. That will
Yeah.
be the Bristol race.
yeah, 'cause as we know, our champions, part of the perk of being the champion for the 2019 season is you get to pick a track for this AK Memorial Series. And Mayhem, winning 2 championships, got to pick 2 tracks. His 2 tracks were Bristol Night and Kentucky. And seeing how his Friday night schedule or his overall schedule may get a little sketchy come January, that Bristol race being listed in January, we're going to move that to the second race of the season up there. So it's in December, and move the Chicagoland race back to where Bristol is in January. That way, Mayhem gets to race at both of the tracks that he picked for this AK Memorial Series. And Momo, our other champion, picked Richmond Night. And we see Richmond on the schedule there as well. Now, Hot Rod, did you get to pick one of these tracks being the Dirt Series champion?
No, I was the addition to the Dirt Series.
Gotcha. So you added the Dirt Series in there. At least you had some input being one of the champions on this. So, yeah, Chicagoland will be changed. So the second race will be Bristol. Then we're going to move on to Kentucky, then Chicagoland. We'll be racing Richmond Night, Michigan. Texas will be the Texas week. Texas, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. Of course, in the dirt, it will be the Devil's Bowl, which is right here in Mesquite, Texas. And we'll be finishing up the series the same way we did last season. It will be Daytona. And that will be also substituting for the Speed Weeks race. So this is going to be a dual, even triple point race here, basically, because you're going to have these points will count for the last race of the AK Memorial Series. They will also be bonus points for the Cup, the Truck, and the Xfinity Series. Just like we did the bonus points last season, we're gonna repeat that again this season. And the Speed Weeks races, even though those points won't count towards the 2020 season, there will be bonus points handed out on these Speed Weeks races. The winner at Daytona will get 3 bonus points towards their chase.
No.
Isn't that the way it was?
Speed Weeks is only one.
It's 1 all the way down?
Yes, 1 for the top 5. Everybody in the top 5 gets 1 for Speed Weeks. That's it.
I thought it was
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 1, 1.
No, that's for the 500.
Okay,
Yes,
that's for the
that's for the
5.
500.
Speed weeks are always 1 for the top 5.
Was it 1 or was it 2 for the winner and 1 for the other 4?
Should have been
No,
1.
it's 1.
Okay.
1 across the board. The shootout is Saturday night, standalone. Winner gets 2 points. Only the winner.
Now, yeah, that
Only
makes
the
a
winner, yeah.
difference.
No points
Only
for
the winner.
second, third, fourth, none of that stuff, yeah.
Right.
So bonus points will count. So that last race, Daytona, will count points for the AK Memorial Series, regular points, just like we always do. And then the top 5 will get a bonus point towards their chase in the 2020 season. And then right after that last race at Daytona, the Speed Weeks, we will be moving on to the first race of the 2020 season. which will be Daytona. I can pull up some of this right quick. Where we at? BSR Cup Series.
Segment 1 is right under the truck seat. It's like 6 down, 7 down. Maybe.
I see NSS. There it is right there. Segment 1. So there we go. And he's even got the bonus points listed in there. Daytona, BSR, 3 bonus points to the win, 2 for second, 1 for third, fourth, and fifth. So right after the AK Series wraps up, we'll be moving into the 2020 Series, and there's your first few races. Looks like Vegas, going to be the second race in the Cup Series in California, Phoenix, Atlanta. Homestead moved this season. Homestead moved from the Chase up to a March race, one of the early races in the season. That's different. We got a little bit.
NASCAR's weird.
Yeah, a little bit of a different schedule going through 2020 than we had this last season. Let's see here.
I
If I
kind of
can
like that Phoenix Atlanta Homestead jump right there, though.
scroll down here to the
That'd
rest
be
of
fun.
this segment 1. As you know, we count the full season of points, but we also have these segments for bonus points. So at the end of segment 1, we'll have a top 5, and the segment top 5 will also get bonus points toward their chase. Everybody who wins a race during this full season, race winners will get a bonus point. Segment winners will get bonus points, and as you can see, that Texas race in there, another bonus point race, 3 to the winner, 2 to second, 1 for third, fourth, and fifth. So bonus points are going to go on just like they did last year.
Yes, and the week before the Charlotte race that ends out the first segment is the All-Star race, which is also bonus points. A lot of bonus points in the first segment.
That's right. I'm going to have these bonus point sheets all cleared out and ready to go by the beginning of 2020 at Daytona.
We're going to pile them all in the first segment?
And we did last year, too.
Yeah, I thought we were going to. Never mind.
Now, there are some
There's
more.
only one bonus point race in the second segment.
Okay.
Yeah, plus you got the segment bonus points as well. Segment 2, the top 5 will have some bonus points at the end of that, and then the overall season bonus points as well. So, like I said, we'll have these bonus point sheets all cleared out, ready to go. We'll show them to you as we do the speed weeks. This will be our. I don't think this will be our last edition. We may do an episode of the Spotter Stand about mid-season during this AK Memorial. That way we'll get about, since there's 8, we'll probably get 4 of these races behind us, and we'll have a Spotter Stand, give you guys an update on all the points, everything that's gone on through the first half of the winter season, and then as we come up on the speed weeks, we'll start back to our regular weekly editions of the Spotter Stand, and we'll show you guys all the bonus points, the blank bonus point sheets, and how they're going to work out for the 2020 season.
The Tuesday after January 1st, Texan, that's when we figured we'd do it. That's in the middle. That's like week 4, right before week 4. It's probably the best time to do it. Everybody will be off Christmas and New Year's and all that. That'll restart the grind again to the end.
I'm going to throw this out there, and I know this was somebody else's, or may not have been somebody else's. There's going to be a hangover race.
Somebody posted that. I haven't shot Pockets' ear with that. I'm not sure if that's a no points race if we do run it anyway. But yeah, we haven't discussed anything with it, Momo, really.
And that'd be what, like the 1st?
Yes, that'll be the 1st of January. Yes.
But do we have a race that night? Obviously, no, because it's
No,
New Year's, so.
no. We have nothing till
Following week the 8th.
Yeah, actually, yes.
So I've got the second
Okay.
segment up here so you guys can see the second half of this Cup Series schedule. Uh, pretty typical looking tracks here, pretty much in this second segment. Ending off, it looks like in Daytona before we head into the chase for the 2020 season. Let's take a look at what our chase schedule looks like for 2020. Where are we at here?
Oh, hold on before you. While you're looking for that, I'll talk to Mo. The Pocono races. The end of July, the Cup was off. The off week for the Cup, I put the second Pocono race in. That's how we did. That's how I did that. I know we had talked about
I
trying
see
to figure
that.
that out. So that was the best way
I
to
was
do it.
actually looking at it right now. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 races. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we gotta get it in there.
Yep.
We
That's
don't
right.
have the ability like Cup people and race it all in one weekend.
No, we.
That and
Yeah.
to me, that's asinine. But whatever.
Yeah, I agree too. I absolutely agree. We won't.
I mean, who's gonna watch it? Who's gonna
There's
go
a
and
whole-
pay that money to sit there for 2 days like that?
There's a whole bunch of us that normally go to Pocono when they're here. We go the first time and then we go back the second time, more for the party than for the race
Yeah.
anymore. We're not even going at all this year. We're skipping Pocono altogether.
Well, I mean, they put it all in one weekend. I mean,
Yeah,
whatever.
that's what we said. It was stupid. So we're skipping. We're boycotting Pocono because of it.
All
And
right.
as you can see in our schedule, it puts those two Pocono races, even though they're not in the same weekend, they are pretty close together. Only 3 races in between them.
Yeah. All right. Next question. 4th of July weekend. Indy. What we doing?
Indy
Nothing.
race, just a race.
We're just gonna race the race.
Michigan is now the bonus point race.
What do
Yeah.
you mean?
That's June, Michigan bonus point
Michigan.
race. But it looks like, yeah, we will be racing Indianapolis Thursday, July the 2nd.
Yeah, we're supposed to do Indy that weekend. Why are we doing Michigan?
No, we're not. We're running Indy that weekend. We're running Indianapolis that week, but we used to do Daytona that weekend as a bonus point race. We moved the bonus point to Michigan instead of Indianapolis.
Whose idea was that?
Bacchus's.
Let's talk about that. We might need to change that.
You want to do a bonus points race at Indianapolis?
For Indy, yeah. I mean,
Michigan's a great fun race too.
yeah, but 4th of July weekend and Indy, that's
Garbage. That's
the,
a freaking NASCAR crap. No, that's
new
crap.
Daytona.
No, that's crap.
I'm surprised he didn't just take that bonus points race and leave it on Daytona at the very last race of that second segment.
I'd rather do that than leave it and put it on Michigan.
Because
Michigan's a
trucks
great
don't
race.
run, and they used to run.
Yeah, so we need a bonus point race for
In the
several of
same
series.
weekend.
Right.
That's why it's in Michigan.
So it looks like I may have to do a little bit of editing to the bonus point sheets here, just for different races that are bonus points now, but not too much.
No, that should be the only one. Everything else should be the same.
Is that Michigan race in all 3 series?
No, because the trucks didn't have the second the late, because they don't run. They're already in the chase by then.
Right, and they didn't have that bonus points race anyway, so
Right.
gotcha.
So it's just the
So
cup
it's just
and
Thursday and
truck.
Friday. Correct? Just
What's that,
Thursday and
Mama?
Friday. It's just Thursday and Friday.
Yes. Yes, and both in Michigan, both the same weekend. That's why, because they don't rerun Daytona, and it's not even close to the same weekend. And we wanted to keep them the same. That's why we did Michigan. We could have did Indianapolis, but he didn't want to have a points race at Indianapolis.
Why?
He didn't want to put the bonus point race in Indianapolis. I don't know why. He said he didn't want it there.
Well, let's take a look here at the actual Chase schedule because there are a few races that have changed. Starting out at Darlington, that was always in the Chase. Richmond Night in the Chase. Bristol Night in the Chase. Las Vegas also in the Chase. Talladega in the Chase. Charlotte Road, which just entered the Chase this last season or the season before, and continuing on with the Charlotte Road course in the Chase once again. Kansas, Texas, Martinsville, and instead of Homestead, we finish off the season at Phoenix. Boy, that's a hell of a Chase schedule right there. Dover out of the Chase, it looks like. That was one of my tough tracks in the
That
Chase.
makes Texan very happy.
Absolutely. I had the two tracks in the Chase that really got me, and it was Darlington and Dover. And with Dover out of there, I got Darlington is going to be my tough race. And
I love it.
Yeah, but you get your tough race right off the bat, and then you go from there. So, you know what I mean? So they kind of reworked it perfect for you.
oh, I couldn't ask for a better place to finish this season. Phoenix. I love that track. I love racing at Phoenix, and man, that's a
You
hell
know,
of a place to enter.
I love racing you there.
Yes, sir. I know you do. And Darlington, yeah, I know you're going to do
I
great at
love
Darlington. You love
Darlington.
that
Yeah,
track.
Darlington was not in the Chase last year.
No, it was
It was
I think
right
it was a
before.
siding race.
It was right before it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
a hell of a
this
Chase schedule.
It's gonna be fun.
So you guys
Yeah, they
need
basically swapped Darlington and Homestead.
you guys need to you need to run some laps at that Charlotte Road course and but actually, I mean, who won Charlotte Road course this last Chase? Momo?
Pockets did because I wrecked him.
Pockets won Charlotte Road course.
Because I wrecked him. And
No, that's because you wrecked me.
I wrecked you. I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
apologize.
that's
Yes,
all right.
I wrecked you. Yeah.
But you three guys were battling the whole time. It's not like, you know what I mean?
No, he dominated.
Texan? Yeah, well,
Uh-huh.
but that's a road course. But you had him at the end there. You wouldn't have bobbled there. Yeah,
I
you
didn't wobble and bobble. I just ran him over.
It was actually
Move,
me.
bitch, get out the way.
It was me that wobbled and bobbled, and
And I
that
come up there too hard and pushed him out the way.
But yeah, that's the way it goes. That's what happens. So it's going to be a great season. 2020 coming up. We got a slightly different schedule going on, and hell of a chase schedule here.
I need to know what the bonus races are and how many races I need to make.
Well, it's probably going to be just like last year. If you make, like say in this Cup
12.
Series,
Six.
there's 13 in each one, so you got to make just
gotta
over
make
half.
6. You're a tag member. You got to make 6.
7.
All
I
right,
believe
just
it
let
was
me
7.
know what the
No,
bonus
it was
races
6.
are and
Thought it was
The
1.
non-taggers are 7.
No, it was 7 and 8 because it's 7 is just over half. If you got 13 and you make 7 of them, that leaves 6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It was
'Cause
7 and 8.
I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make all of them this year.
Well, if you can miss 6 in the Cup,
6
and
was Friday. That's what it was. 6
Yeah.
was Friday.
so you could miss 6 and still get your full 13 bonus points toward the chase. And on Friday night, since there are less races, it is 6 instead
Why?
of 7.
Why is there less?
Well, you got
There's
26
only
races.
23 races
Yep.
on Friday night total.
Yeah, you got
And
20,
there's
26 and
26 on Thursday.
Oh yeah. It was like that last year, right?
right.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you less races in each segment on Friday night, so that means you got less, one less race. You can, as long as you make
Gotcha.
6 out of those, you get your full bonus points. And the Truck Series will be just like last season. We're only going to have the one segment before the chase because there's even less races in that truck
Yes,
series.
but they did change. They did change the schedule around on that. The order in that's different too this year.
On
The
the
chase
trucks.
ain't the same as it was last year.
So
They
we'll
changed
get
that one
into
around too.
we'll get into all of those as we come up on the season. We'll give you guys an update on what the schedules are going to look like for the truck series and the Xfinity series.
But I will say this: there is a road course in every chase this year.
Nice.
Because
That oughta-
Canadian
that oughta
Tire
make,
is now in the truck chase.
Yeah, that doesn't make texting awful happy.
Yeah, you guys know I love the road courses, man.
Of course you do.
Those are a lot of fun.
I love that Canadian Tire track though. That shit's fun.
I like the road courses. I just suck at them really bad.
Yeah, me too.
Well, Rugrat likes the road courses too, as long as they're in a big giant truck and on the dirt with jumps in them.
Actually, she don't mind the road courses. I tell her to run in them when we run them because she runs slow. She runs behind everybody. She stays out of trouble. Keeps her truck on the track. She don't finish last, so she likes running.
Man, that truck chase is nice. It's got Eldora. It's
Oh,
got Gateway. It's got
got
Canadian
Kentucky,
Tire.
Eldora, Michigan, Gateway,
Wow.
Canadian Tire, Bristol, Vegas,
And Phoenix.
Talladega, Martinsville, and then Phoenix.
Well, as long as we're talking about it, we might as well go over here and take a
Might as well
look.
show it because Chad ain't going to win it next year.
There it is.
Where's Chad?
Oh, I'm
He
here.
left the building yet?
I'm here.
What's up, Captain Crunch?
That is a nice schedule. Eldora in there.
Eldora.
Gateway.
Yep.
Gateway's a fairly short track, I believe. Is it
Gateway's
not?
wannabe Iowa.
Yeah.
Yep, pretty much.
Oh yeah, we had some fun with this.
That's why I always like Gateway.
Canadian
Oh.
Tire, right in the middle
It's
of it.
tire.
Right in the middle, throwing a little Talladega.
I'm ready for this.
Well, might as well, let's go ahead and we might as well take a look at our Xfinity chase as well while we're in here. Let's
That shit-
see.
The damn chase starts in July.
It did last
Yeah,
year.
yeah. The truck series has got a
Wow.
lot fewer races than the rest of them, so it starts a few weeks ahead of the rest.
Yeah, remember they miss a whole month. There's nothing in
I
October
know.
until Martinsville.
Here's something for you, Momo, that I bet you don't know. I did the dirt schedule last year. I went through and was counting the days to do dirt this year, and I had 3 extra races I could have ran this year in the dirt series.
Really?
Yeah.
I had something I wanted to run by y'all. Sort of a work in progress of what it's going to be as far as sponsor and whatever it's going to be. But I'd love to do one old school throwback. Go grab your old 80s cars and one race for something big that I'd like to sponsor. And I have to obviously find the open spot where people can come and race.
Really?
And
Did you just throw the Nintendo in there?
The Pac-Man.
that's my phone.
But are you talking the Arrow 88 cars? Is that what you're
Hell
talking?
yeah, he is.
I sure am.
Bust out the old 54.
Yeah, we're all allowed to drive those cars because they existed at one point. And,
Everybody got one.
Here's Michigan's probably a great track for that. Just throwing that out there. I know there's other tracks too, but that would be.
Oh, you're talking about doing it like on a points race?
no, a separate, like one night that's not.
No, like a shootout kind of.
No,
winner
just a
take
race.
all kind of event.
Yeah,
That's
just
what
a
you're
one
talking about,
race
right, Nick?
thing. You know, like everybody taking their old school cars, getting them on a truck, going out to a track one night that we rented out, and we fucking have a big race, and there's a prize at the end. That's all.
All right, Rocky Ham.
Yeah, like a
running that.
shootout. Winner take.
Yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a night in there somewhere where we've got an off week and an off night where we can
Not if you filled it full of dirt.
throw that
There-
in there.
There's there's nights on the Friday night schedule that are open. There's nights on the Wednesday night schedule that are open, and there are still nights open on Thursday night. So
Yeah, I'll figure out something.
I named the track.
Yeah, yeah.
I said Rockingham.
That's
That's
an
old
idea.
school as it is, ain't it? The Rock.
I have a couple ideas floating, but I just wanted to throw that out there. And
You might need to throw like a little
yeah,
three-race
what's your
series,
track
something.
ideas? You got to have a track idea.
well, I was also thinking something where we like do 30 laps at a track, go to another race, 30 laps at a track, and like the best average finish, kind of 5150 style. Maybe the 5150 series taking place like that instead, and doing something. I don't know. I'm just floating ideas past my own head.
Here's an idea for you, Mayhem. Now listen to me. I can put in a schedule, and you do say 3 tracks, put them on the schedule, and then you can upload the export and do best average, and that'll tell you the points winner is through all 3. You know what I mean? Like a standing.
Right. No,
Or you
absolutely.
could
But it
do
would
a
just be,
best
again,
average
all in one night.
finish, or however you wanted to do it that way. You know what I mean?
He's
Yeah.
saying do like 30 laps and then
Yes, you could do as
jump.
many
No,
laps
then
as you
like
want.
jump back in and go right again.
Right,
You
exactly.
can do that, Momo.
Oh,
It's
the
not
same
that big a
night.
deal.
Yeah,
Oh, I
one
know.
after another,
Oh,
like
I know it
3
ain't. I know
features
it
right
ain't
in
a
a
big
row.
deal.
Just as long as it's the same mod. It's harder if it's a different mod because that's
No,
a pain
yeah,
in the ass.
yeah,
it would be the
You gotta
Aero
switch
88.
server.
Again, just trying to, that way we're not limited to one track without having to spread it out over different nights and people not being able to commit. If we just all come one night and do something where we have, like I said, I
think
like
that's actually a good idea. Even
What?
like a short track, a 1.5 mile.
What's he gonna give up? Some of that jerky you got had? You hiding some?
I'm gonna come up with a cool trophy, something special. Like,
I'm
that's
messing
again,
with
yeah, but I'll give you a little bit of my jerky. You want to taste my juice?
you.
Whoa.
if you do it,
I just
if
took
you
a sip of my drink too. Damn you.
here's an idea, Mayhem. I don't know what the schedule looks like because I'd have to go back through and look. But if we could find the perfect idea would be a Friday around a holiday. You see what I'm saying? A Friday around a holiday. You know what I mean? So nobody has to be up, or even a Friday that's off on the schedule somewhere. That way, most everybody don't have work in the morning. You could
Well-
actually do like 5 30-lap races.
Right. Well, yeah, Wednesday's cool for me. It's better, and I would imagine what I want to do is have it where the time would be where we get done to the similar time of dirt. So that way it's not a late night. It's short races, next track, 5-minute practice, go. No qualifying kind of thing. And that would
See,
make it so it's short enough.
You messing with the dirt.
No, not dirt. What I'm saying, like the same time as dirt. Or dirt always
No,
finishes way earlier than.
I understand that. But if you do it on Wednesday, you mess with the dirt.
No, he says there's open times. Is what he said. There's open
Yeah,
days
but-
every day.
Thought he meant the schedule for the dirt already.
Right. He did.
Oh yeah, but there's open slots still on Wednesdays.
That's what I'm saying.
What you
Because
cut
I
him
had
an
3
open
extra-
slot?
There's 3 open slots on
How's the
Wednesday
slot?
nights.
Let me stop.
So we'll get that figured out. That sounds
The
like
bad thing with
something good.
Wednesday is if you do, even if you do 3 30-lap races on a Wednesday, you're talking about a later night than you normally would be on a regular race.
Not if we start on time and.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. You know better than that.
I was telling
You know
jokes.
better than that.
He was telling jokes.
I was telling jokes.
We'll figure that all out. Again, I was just throwing it out there. So yeah,
Yeah.
it should be a lot of fun. This
Man,
whole
if
next
you want to
upcoming
kill the
season
stream
begins.
and we can talk about this after that.
Yeah, let's whoa, wait a minute. Hang on there. I swapped over to the Spotter Stand logo and the Spotter Stand intro started playing again. Sorry about that, everybody. Yeah, let's take one last minute here to once again congratulate all of our champions. Hot Rod on a great dirt series, great dirt run. Momo on the Friday night Xfinity Series champion, and Mayhem on the Truck and the Cup Series championships. Great job, guys. And again, congratulations on the championships. We got 3 different champions this season. And congrats to Rugrat as well on that second place Dirt Series finish. That was another well earned spot. She had to fight for that one. She had to work for that in that last race as well. So great job to all of you guys, and congrats on the victories in the championships.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Everything you do, Texan, for real.
Yeah, you guys are welcome. You guys are like my second family, and we have a lot of fun here. And I enjoy all the racing and doing the spotter stand. I really enjoy everything that we got going on, and I'm glad to be able to do whatever part that I can. And I'm glad to know you guys appreciate it. And thanks again to all you guys that tune in out there and watch live, everybody that comes back and watches after the fact, and everybody that chips in and does their little part for this great racing league. I'm looking forward to the AK series. We're going to be starting again. Remind you all, tomorrow night we got a race coming up in the Dirt Series, Springfield Mile. Looking forward to that, and another great season of racing coming up in the 2020 season. So with that, we're going to call it a night. We're going to end this segment, and we'll be back midway through the AK Memorial Series to give you guys an update on how things are going for the winter. And we'll see you guys then. Hopefully we'll see most of you on the track tomorrow night. It's been another great show, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bye.
Good night,
everybody.
everybody.
Holla.
See ya.